Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmidt, and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching Léon the Professional. What do you know about this?
I know that this is Natalie Portman's maybe first movie.
Yeah, I think it might be her first or like second or something, but it's up there.
Okay, and that's about it.
Yeah, so I have seen this movie. I love this movie. It's fantastic. But it's been a while and I don't even know what version I saw because I guess there's multiple versions. I think I probably saw The Professional, which is maybe the shorter version. So today we were watching Léon the Professional, which is the extended one. So there might be a handful of stuff that not only do I not remember, but I never even saw.
Right. So don't exactly know what the differences are, but we got a lot of recommendations and there were some mixed reviews, I feel like, on which version to watch. But hopefully, since this is longer, it's kind of all-encompassing.
But technically, this is only your first time watching Léon the Professional.
Yes.
So I love this movie. I can't wait to watch it again, and I can't wait to see your reaction to it.
Yeah, I'm excited. I've heard nothing but good things about this, so I'm very excited.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on our Instagrams, Twitch, or Twitter, all those links will be in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the movie. We are watching Léon the Professional on Amazon Prime. I will press play when I say play and also count down from 3. The runtime of this movie is about 2 hours and 12 minutes. So 3, 2, 1, play.
Kind of itch my back. Okay, Gary Oldman. Central Park is so crazy to me.
I know, it's so massive.
And it's just like in the middle of this giant city.
It's got to be worth like trillions of dollars of real estate. I like the close-ups to the face.
Like, perfect reflection.
Right. There's a characteristic about him that I relate to a lot.
The milk.
The love for milk. The shadow goes over him. Pretty serious. Straight into it.
Yeah.
Oof, that's a lot of guns.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. This is like one guy against all these guys. Oh.
Man,
Wait,
just
hang him?
yeah.
Gotta be the stairs. Oh, that's a lot of stairs.
Oh, whoa. Ooh. Dang.
That scared me. Where is that guy?
The guy who went down the stairs?
No, the guy in the
Oh,
security room.
I don't know. Yeah, he's in one of these rooms.
Oh, the noises.
Just snapped his neck. Oh. Just systematically took them all out.
These shots are so frantic. Oh
Just running with him down the halls. Oh my god. Gonna call 911 or something?
Is that girl still in there?
I don't remember where she went.
Shot of his back.
Oh, just like the heartbeat.
Oh.
That was so cool, just emerging from the shadows.
Interesting, he didn't. Oh, there she is. She looks super young.
Yeah.
Huh.
You got lucky, I guess.
Just the way he came in.
Just disappears into the dark.
Wow.
Priorities.
I like that they're in a briefcase. Well, how convenient.
She lives right next door.
She's so tiny
Right?
and smoking.
And smoking.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oof. That's a good portion. I don't know.
Oof, the sound.
It's like a low bass. It's literally sniffing him out.
This is so weird. And terrifying.
Oof.
Kind of assumed her dad was one of the other guys. I didn't realize.
Nope, she lives right next door. It's a simple man. Shower and milk.
You sleep like that? Oof. It's dysfunctional family.
It's getting hit by everyone.
Yeah.
Just skipping school. Skipping school permanently.
Yeah. It's her sister then, I'm guessing?
No, she's Matilda.
Oh. How did they not realize she wasn't at school?
They're shitty parents. Not really the routine you would expect for a
Hitman?
Yeah, for a master hitman.
Oof. That was sweet. I feel like this dad's gonna have to get it at some point. It's gonna be the drug lords or
Stealing
Léon.
10%, yeah. It's almost noon.
At least she's not there. It's a lot of people.
It's coming from everywhere. I have no idea what that is.
Why did he break it?
Just a straight psycho.
Man, this guy didn't even make sure that his family was gone.
Just ruthless. It's the hard stop of the music.
Where's her little brother?
Crazy. He connected Beethoven's crazy starts to his crazy start. Oof. That death was brutal. Oh,
Not a good idea. I mean, I guess he doesn't really have
a
any other
choice.
choice.
His wife and daughter are already dead.
Oof.
Jeez. Oh.
Definitely unhinged.
Super unhinged.
Did this guy get shot from out there?
No, he's just panicking because all of the shooting.
Oh. Oof. Doesn't seem fit for the job. Oh, I thought he was gonna shoot her. Oh no.
He got hit when he was running.
That was cool.
Just like the bright light.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Just go, man. Ooh, at least he didn't see a picture of her.
Yeah. There it is.
What?
You might have missed a line, but his number 2, when the old lady came out, he said, "Go back inside, man. We're the cops."
Oh, right. I did hear him say that.
So those are police officers.
Oh, I thought he was lying. No.
He's trying.
Sweet.
Just crazy arsenal. Actually, not that bad. Like this, she's sleeping with the pig. I mean, the bed wasn't being used anyways.
Very true.
I love how they cut right out of the music just so abruptly.
The heck is he doing?
I mean, she's a hindrance to his life. He's a hitman. He can't really have a kid living around.
I think there's a lot of steps before just murdering her in her sleep.
Well, he didn't go through with it. Oh, improvise since he didn't have his bed. Go clean. That's a good point. Just blasted the street below them.
Imagine how much different this would be if the old lady took her in. His plant.
Have to change locations. Like killing people.
She's a charmer, though.
She knows how to speak. Just checking out the location. Milk? Some beginner weapons? Some good advice.
It's huge. That's what I was thinking. I was like, she can.
Stay far away.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
They actually have someone, or are they just practicing?
Some valuable tips.
Are we going to be experts by the end of this?
I hope so.
Can't be a bullet in here.
It's about to blast this guy away.
Oh, is it a paintball?
Pretty good shot.
Yeah, how far away was she?
keeping up her end of the bargain, doing all the cleaning and cooking. Strong bones. How dare you? So creepy. Gotta know this one.
She's doing good.
Yeah, she's great.
I'm getting very attached to this plant.
Right? It's like the third person. No.
Oh.
Taking her to work.
Kind of.
All right. Just kind of kept him only as a killer and nothing else.
That's so sad. I
Yeah.
mean, he discussed money with Matilda, so I assumed he was making money.
Well, he probably thinks he's making a lot of money, but still smoking. I just see it as someone's finally taking care of her like a parent should be.
She just feels safe, finally.
Right. Just never felt that before.
I do not like this music.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten a job in a while. Now there's a lot more to lose.
Yeah. Those glasses, like, severely change his face.
Right? Makes him so, like, intimidating.
Yeah. I forgot they were in a hotel.
So busy.
Oh no.
Why? Such a red flag. Just bullet holes everywhere. Oh. Oh, wow. She knew her dad's secret hiding place. Pretty straightforward.
Oof. Thought he was gonna walk by her.
Yeah. Just gave away his office location. DEA. Not just a standard cop.
Yeah.
Oof.
He got shot?
I think he did.
Like,
Yeah. Location number 3. Oof. Sewing it up himself.
just trying to protect her.
Yeah, all he knows is killing. I don't know what game this is.
This is Russian roulette?
You're only supposed to put 1 bullet in for that, I think.
Oh.
Oof. Definitely do not remember this scene. Oh my god. So tired of these games.
Oh no.
Bless you.
Sorry.
She's been accepted.
Oh, she has her own little bag.
Whoa. Oh.
Ew.
Oh man. She seems a little freaked out.
It's her first time.
She gonna get her first kill? This poor guy. Just training her. Oh. You ruin the face, you don't get paid.
I wondered that.
Oh shit. Oh, destroy all of it?
Ooh.
Might bring a lot of attention. Man. How is she... I definitely did not see this version. That was a terrible pour.
Gonna be hammered.
Right? It's a lot of attention. Is she already super drunk? She's probably regretting not killing her. Man, they're killing a lot. The same routine for everyone.
You got it down pat now.
This isn't in the version that I saw either. Like, they never... I don't think she ever goes on any job. Oh, this one's different. No. Ooh! Oh! The ring trick. That definitely made things go pretty fast.
Yeah.
Just chuck a grenade inside.
Yeah, what's going on? He's like kind of flighty.
Yeah. I mean, they did just have a close call. Made her the beneficiary.
There's no money though. I'm sure. I love all of the music.
Yeah, the music's great. Still smoking.
Where's the plant? I haven't seen the plant in a while. There it is.
Still being taken care of. Her diet is way worse than milk. That works. Like, holy shit, this worked. She's got her own glasses, her own hat, her own little bag.
Oh.
It's a pretty big step up.
Wow.
Clever little trick.
Oh. I'm panicking.
She was still doing like baby jobs.
Well, and she wasn't really doing anything.
Exactly.
The bathroom?
Oh.
Uh-oh. He's seen the picture of her.
He's so good at being so weird. I don't know if he's seen the picture or not, or if it was one of his guys.
I thought it was him and the other guy. And the guy in the hall hadn't.
Ooh. Just toying with her. Oh. It's taking him out.
Guy's a loose cannon.
Oh, yeah. Scares the shit out of his own guys.
Whoa. That's cool. So many cool shots in this.
Yeah. You can finally read it.
Ooh.
It's not even Karen anymore. He's just going in strong. Straight in the DEA office, just kills two of them.
They missed one.
Who, the main guy?
Yeah.
Stan? What? Jeez.
Does he even know how to sleep in a bed?
Right?
But I feel like this, of all nights, this is not the night for them to be, or for him to not be ready.
Right. Taking him off his game. Probably not going to sleep at all. His back's going to hurt.
Uh,
He knew it was Italian food. Oh, he had a deep sleep. He's like, oh, beds are actually kind of nice.
Uh-oh.
Tony had no choice.
Mm. Whoa! Ooh.
Smart girl.
It's a lot of guys, though.
It is a lot of guys.
If anyone can do it, though, it's him. They just shoot their own men from outside?
No, he was up on like the ceiling, kind of. He just shot him.
Oh, because it went through the door.
They probably were just like shooting all over, trying to find where he was. You didn't think that they could get more people in the building. I love that everyone scream.
Oh, that's what his crunches are for.
All his crunches. They'll back away. Oh, just annihilate him.
The cats?
No idea. Just lighten this place up.
Oof.
So scary.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oof.
It's a big old hole. Gotta save the plant.
Oh man.
Running out of time.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a last resort. There's no regard for the little girl in there. Just blew the whole apartment up.
Yeah. Is this like a Hannibal situation?
Pretty much. Threw on a different outfit.
None of them know what he looks like, right?
No. They just knew the location. So much destruction inside, they can't even tell that she went down the wall.
Does he know? Looks like he knows. He's already been seen. It's gonna be a one-on-one. Oh, at least she grabbed the plant. She looks so suspicious.
I love this point of view through the mask. Oh.
Oh, this is like, no.
Just the music, the way the lighting changed. Such a sad moment, but it's so perfectly shot.
The ring trick? Just vaporized him. Ooh.
I mean, clearly he didn't talk for a while after getting beat.
Poor thing's all alone.
Yeah.
Wondered if she'd end up back here.
The school they called in the beginning.
Yeah. I couldn't believe her.
Oh.
Oh, she's gonna plant it.
Give it roots. All right. That was Léon the Professional. What'd you think?
I loved that.
Yeah, it's really good.
I mean, just kind of gonna rattle off all the things that I like. The music and the sound. I know I made multiple comments throughout, and so did you. I mean, the music selection was so good. It was like relaxing in some parts, and then in others, it was
Stressful.
yeah, it just kind of put you right into the moment. But it wasn't like over the top, and it never was like distracting.
No, it was never like the main focus, but there was a couple times where it just like creatively just like it just abruptly stopped, and it just kind of like totally changed the mood.
Yeah, and then just also use of sound. We had the heartbeats.
Yeah, and some like low like bass moments
Yes.
and stuff that were kind of like when he would emerge from the shadows or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I really enjoyed the sound of the movie as well, which is something that I didn't really notice when I saw this. It must have been, I don't know, like 15 years or something since I've seen this movie. But that was definitely something that I picked on watching it again.
Yeah. And then Natalie Portman.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously phenomenal actress in the stuff that we've seen her in more as an adult.
Yeah.
As a child actress, like, she was incredible.
No, the moment where, like, I knew that this movie was gonna blow my mind was the scene where she walks past her house or her, like, room where her family has just been killed, and she goes up to the door, and she's just like, it's just shot on her, and she's just like crying, like, please let me in, please let me in. And then the door opens and it like shines like light on her face, and she kind of like gives this look of like, oh my God, I was just saved. Like, that 30-second performance, it blows some actors' careers out of the water.
Yes, I completely agree. That part stood out immensely. And then obviously, I mean, the cinematography in that scene as well.
Yeah.
Just put it over the top.
Oh yeah.
But she was just incredible. I mean, I feel like she did a great job kind of playing a child that was mature.
Yeah, like the roles were definitely reversed. She was a child that was unfortunately in a situation where she had to be very, very mature. She was practically raising her little brother, so she was already like in this mom role.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she was being abused by her like shitty parents. Like, so her parents didn't even know that she hadn't even been at school for weeks. So she was very much like a child adult. And then Léon, he is an adult, but he knows nothing other than killing practically. He can't read, he can't write. So he's kind of like childlike. So they kind of just swapped each other's personalities.
Yeah. Yeah, I hadn't really thought about it like that. But you're right. I like that.
Yeah.
Then she just is so like captivating. And I feel like obviously that was part of Matilda, was that she was able to kind of manipulate people, and you know, she was tough.
Oh yeah.
So, but it was just all so good. Like, Natalie Portman just portrayed everything perfectly. Obviously, you know, she had so much trauma in her life, and then she hooked on to Léon, and she had like an unhealthy love for him.
It was definitely unhealthy from her point of view.
Yeah.
But Léon never really entertained that.
Yeah.
In a situation where she had to be so mature, and then she lost everything, and then here's this savior. You know, she definitely developed some unhealthy attitudes toward him, which, you know, I mean, they kind of played with a little bit. Whenever she would say something like a little over the line, he would be drinking milk at the same time and then just like cough up all over himself. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, like, hold on.
Yeah.
Let's back up here.
Yeah.
But then also their relationship. Like, I really liked their relationship. She brought out like a side of him.
Oh yeah.
That, like, kind of like you said, where he was kind of, you know, all he knew was killing. And this was like a real relationship for him. And he grew to love her, and he was, from the very get-go, that scene where she's at his door asking to be let in, he protected her. Yeah. Obviously, in the beginning, after she was in there, she was safe. He's like, all right, like, no. But I love the use of, like, the paintball guns.
Right, like, he still treated her like a child, and I like that scene where the first time they go to the Italian place and she's outside and she's like talking to that guy, and that's like such like a dad moment where he just like comes out and he's like, what are you doing? Like, don't curse, don't talk to boys, you're too young to talk to boys, like, don't smoke cigarettes. Like, it was the first time in her life where she was probably parented, like she had like a father figure who was like telling her what to do. Yeah. Even though she didn't listen, she kept smoking, but still, she was a rebel. But yeah, no, their relationship was definitely great. It was, at least for me, especially in the version that I saw, it's very much more a like father-daughter relationship and like a protector type of thing. And I'll talk about that later, between the differences between the two versions. But I really enjoyed their relationship. Yeah, no, it was good. And, you know, you have her pushing it. She's always pushing it. And then, you know, the moment that she's in that hotel and she tells the man in the lobby
that they're lovers, I think,
Yeah.
or she said something like that, and I was just like, oh no.
And they're just like, that's another location that they need to leave.
Yeah.
And the facial expressions on their face, they don't say anything in that scene, but you could tell he's super pissed, and she's just acting out like just a normal kid would.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was great.
Gary Oldman, incredible.
Yeah, he plays such a fantastic villain.
Yeah, like you just hate him.
Yeah, I mean, from the very beginning, like how he's described as like, oh, he's listening to his music. You don't want to upset him when he's listening to his music, and you don't even see his face. And then he does that like slow turn, and then just starts sniffing the guy. It's just like from right away, you're like, holy crap, this guy's on a different level.
Yeah.
Then he takes that like little pill, and he like does like a little like creepy move, and it's just like, what is this guy doing? Comes in, starts talking about classical music after he just blows away the mom and the daughter, like without remorse. I mean, all of his men in that one scene, they're like panicking.
Yeah.
They're like, they get scared when he walks past them in the hall. The guy outside is like, holy shit, what's going on in there? Like, he is just on another level of terrifying compared to anyone else in the movie.
Yeah. No, he is so unhinged.
Yeah.
But Gary Oldman just plays like a fantastic unhinged
Yeah.
villain. And speaking of, in the beginning when they're there and, you know, they kill Matilda's entire family, you'd mentioned the cop aspect of it, and I heard them say that, and I just thought they were lying.
Yeah, in the beginning, it does seem like it's just a lie to get the old lady to go inside.
Yeah.
But then when all of the cop cars are coming, and then they're not like panicking to leave, and then he's like, oh, you just stay here and explain.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, explain what?
Hi, I'm a criminal and killed everyone. Like,
that was a crazy twist that the, I guess, villains of the story were the cops.
Yeah.
The dirty cops. DEA.
Dirty DEA.
Yeah, to be specific. And that scene was brutal in the beginning when they just like shoot up her apartment. Like the mom, I mean, she kind of got lucky that she was just like in the tub with her music. She probably didn't even know.
She probably didn't even know what
happened.
happened. She was just listening to music, and then all of a sudden she's dead.
Yeah. The sister though, the older sister, like hers, I mean, she was running through that house like panicking.
Yeah, she probably was the most aware of what was going on.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, the little boy, that was, you know, he dies. It was an accident. With how crazy he is, you wonder what he would have done if they found the little boy alive. But, you know, he was just running away. He probably had no idea what was going on. It was just scary, loud noises. So he's just running, and it's the one guy who's panicking, I believe, who's just shooting wildly, who probably hits him through the wall.
That was sad, though.
Yeah.
And it was interesting, you know, we see the mom, we see the sister, but I liked that they didn't have to show the scene with her brother. Obviously, we hear about it.
Yeah, you hear about it at the perfect time when Matilda's walking past. So that's the thing that she hears right as she was walking.
Yeah.
So I was just about to say, it was great that they didn't show that. They left it up to your imagination, and then they revealed it at a time for us, but also for a character in the movie that was super impactful.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the moment that she knew, because I don't think, I mean, it was very clear that she did not care about any other person in her family.
No, but she loved her little brother.
Yeah, so that was really sad. And then obviously the part where she goes back to the house and she has her bunny, and then she ends up standing in the chalk.
Yeah, brutal.
Yeah, that was really sad. I mean,
you don't see anything. It's just you know what that chalk outline represents.
Yeah, it's so sad for her.
They set it up perfectly to kind of make all of these guys just super evil.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get towards the end of the movie, it's just craziness for like the last like 20-30 minutes of the movie, with Matilda going into the DEA office trying to take him out by herself, and he does like the reveal behind the door, doesn't even realize who she is. I don't think he ever saw a picture, so he didn't probably put it together.
Or even if he did,
he probably still
wouldn't remember her.
He just, you know, knows that he's an evil bad guy, so there's always people out to get him, so he puts it together that it's the Italians.
Yeah.
Totally freaked out for Matilda, and the fact that Léon just bursts into the DA, like just walks right past the metal detector, punches the guy, goes up the elevator without hesitation, just kills those 2 guys, and he's out of there.
Yeah.
Like that.
He had the taxi waiting for him.
He had a taxi waiting for him. Like that was just, you know, we've seen him being so cold and calculated on all of these kills. But this was just like, he clearly did not care for his own safety.
Yeah.
He had one goal, and that was to get Matilda out, and nothing was going to stop him from doing that. And so you feel like a certain level of safety until the whole, you know, Tony shakedown scene. And then, yeah, when she's just walking back and she gets grabbed, she smartly...
That was so clever.
Yeah, she gives him the wrong code, and then you're off.
I feel like from the second that she showed up at the DEA's office and she was outside, I think it was at like a food cart or something that she was kind of sitting outside waiting for them. From that moment on, my legs were just like shaking, like with suspense.
Yeah.
I was just nervous for them, and my anxiety was like high, just waiting to see what was gonna happen. That bathroom scene was just so disturbing. Gary Oldman's character went from like, you know, he's kind of interrogating her in like a nice way though. And he's like, I'm sorry, like I killed your brother. And then it just turns and he is just like so evil.
Yeah.
Like the things that he's saying to her, and I'm like, wait, what? Like you were just apologizing?
Right. It's almost like when he says that line of like, oh, I don't enjoy killing people. But then he goes, I don't enjoy killing people who don't respect life or something.
So who don't have like a will to live, essentially.
Right. So it's essentially like, oh, I really like killing people who want to live.
Yeah. Like.
That makes it fun for me.
Yeah. Like he's just so unhinged. From that just on, like you said, it was just kind of nonstop. I think obviously they took Matilda, she gave the wrong code, and from the second that they knocked, he was gonna be ready.
Yeah.
But I did have a feeling that there was not any way he was gonna make it out of there.
I mean, that building is insanely surrounded, hundreds of men. I mean, he took out dozens of people.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was not a good situation at all.
No, and I feel like if maybe it had a little bit more of like the shock of it, like not so much leading up to it, I feel like it kind of helped me to process it better, knowing that I was like, there's no way that he's gonna make it out.
Yeah.
The way that he sent Matilda down, I guess the vent system.
Yeah.
That moment was just so sad.
So sad. Like from the moment she realizes like, oh wait, no, this isn't big enough for both of us.
Yeah, and she knew. That's why she didn't want to go down. And, you know, he tried to convince her, which I mean, he didn't. But she went down anyways. But that moment was just so sad. Like, this is just, it was obviously like a goodbye.
Yeah.
For both of them. I mentioned during the reaction, but it was like a callback to Hannibal for me.
Yeah, how Hannibal kind of was surrounded by cops and put on a mask and was able to escape.
Yeah. So obviously Léon was not as successful.
No, but you really, at least the first time I watched this, I really believed that he was possibly going to get out.
Yeah.
Up until the point where Stan, Gary Oldman's character, notices him. But it was a brilliant move to almost survive, and you get that point of view of him walking out through the bloody mask and stuff, and he's just all beat up. And he's, you know, finally when he starts seeing the outside world and he's walking, it's all bright out there, it's all dark behind him. Like he's finally ready to like move into a different part of his life. Like when he was trying to send Matilda down, how he talked about like, I want to live. He wanted to use his money now. Like he wanted to put down roots and stuff. He had such a perfect expression on his face. And then you just transition to just Gary Oldman's crazy character. The music is so slow and sad and everything's in slow motion. And it just, that part.
From the shadow.
Yeah, from the shadow. That part where it just focuses on the tip of his gun. And then you don't see it. You know, this movie does a great job of not showing you a lot of like stuff. All you see is the lights just get very bright and then go back to normal and the camera falls down.
Yeah. Yeah, it like kind of wavers.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Yeah. No, I mean the film like itself, there's so many moments that I was like, this is art.
Yeah.
The way that they use the music, they run through these transitions and they give you that perspective. All of it is just It was so good.
Yeah, and I'm going to go in a little bit more detail about my feelings between the two versions, but the big reveal of like the grenades, I'm like 99% sure that in the version I saw, you never see that scene about the little ring trick. So in this version you do, so you called it before it even really happened. So I was like, shoot, like I wanted you to not figure it out for like a few more seconds.
Yeah.
But you were super perceptive. And they show you that specific scene earlier in the movie about the ring trick with the grenade. So yeah, he had the little closed hand, and yeah, you called it. He had a little ring.
Yeah, I know. As soon as he had like his hand like kind of closed on him, I was like, and I knew he had like that big old belt that he always wore.
Yeah, you've seen the belt multiple times where he's just strapped with grenades. So you figured he probably still has that on.
Yeah. Oops.
No, you got it because you were paying attention to the movie.
Yeah.
It's such a weird ending because it feels perfect, but it's still sad. But then it's also good because Léon did kill all of the guys who were responsible. I'm pretty sure all of them.
I think so.
Yeah, unless the big buff guy didn't get it, now that I'm thinking about it. But I don't know. But he still killed the main guy.
Yeah.
So it was this rewarding thing where like this shitty character, when he finally like opens up Leon's vest and he's just like, oh shit. And then just a shot from the outside of this massive explosion.
Yeah.
It was just great. And then Matilda just walking off in the distance and, going back to that school.
Yeah, obviously Tony, I'm glad that he came through and said that he would take care of her still. Obviously, I don't think that there's this huge sum of money anywhere.
No, I think Tony was probably taking advantage of Léon this whole time.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll still help Matilda out from here on, but you would think with how much work he probably did over like decades, he should have like millions of dollars practically.
It's what, 5,000 a head?
5,000 a head. He's probably killed hundreds of people. Well, so he's got to have hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And he gave her $100 and said, come back next month. Yeah. So shitty, but you could also see he cared very much for him.
Yeah.
He probably felt like that was like his son too.
Yeah.
But not the best situation for her.
No, but they took her into the school.
Yeah.
They were willing to let her back. So, and I think those are, that school's going to be really good for her with like kids.
Yeah. She gets to be a kid. So hopefully, after all these terrible things she's had to experience, she can actually feel like a little kid. And I feel like that scene of her putting roots to Léon's plant, that was, a good way to kind of move on to the next part.
Yeah. I loved it. I know I'm sitting here and I'm like, they said Léon in the movie, right? Or is it Léon?
I think it probably depends on your accent. I'm sure there's a correct way to say it, and I'm sure I'm not saying it correct.
Well, I feel like we keep going back and forth.
I feel like sometimes I probably say Léon. So, who knows?
Don't come for us.
But yeah, no, I really love this movie. I think it's just, the performances are just extraordinary. I'm a sucker for like sacrificing movies. So this, fit perfectly. And then the action was great. The music was great. All of it was just great. The differences that I noticed in the two versions, I actually want to say that I probably prefer the first version that I saw that had the less material. I think the original version, the one part that I kind of already touched on was like that little ring moment. So I feel like I don't think that scene was in the original, or not in the original, I guess in the American version. And I feel like that makes the end a little bit more surprising. So I was like, oh wow, like that was something that I noticed for sure. And then you obviously noticed it too. And then some of the other differences were, I don't believe in the version I saw that there were so many scenes where she was joining him on these like hitman missions.
Yeah, there was like a whole like montage.
Yeah, like dozens. Like she must have been in the room dozens of times while he was killing someone. Whereas I want to say that, again, my memory could just be bad, but I want to say that she only does that paintball thing with the guy
in Central Park.
I want to say that's pretty much the only thing that she does with him. So I kind of like the idea where she wasn't going on all of these kills, because it keeps her a little bit more like kid-like. Mm-hmm. It doesn't like grow her up so fast. And then for me, it kind of makes her decision to go from barely any training to going after the DEA guy, a much more drastic and like shocking decision because she hadn't experienced all of this training.
Yeah.
So like, again, in this version, I feel like you can pick up on the clues of the ending a little bit easier. It makes her a little bit more grown up, and it's not so shocking that she would attempt to try to take the DEA guy out by herself. And then obviously there was a lot more moments where they talk about like love and stuff between the two characters, or specifically Matilda's unhealthy viewpoint towards Léon in this version, whereas in the other one you walk that fine line, but you could still tell that it's like he takes it from a father-daughter and she might take it from like a, oh, I love you type of thing, but this one, it pushed it more towards Matilda's viewpoint as opposed to Léon's viewpoint. So those are the three main things that I still really loved this version. But yeah, just personally, I would probably side more with the cut down version. I don't know. I figured I would say my viewpoint on it.
Yeah.
I mean, you never saw the other one, so this is the only first one you experienced.
Yeah, I mean, this is the only one I've seen, and I loved it.
Yeah, me too.
I would be interested to kind of read up on the differences between the two and maybe take a look at the other version as well.
Yeah.
But I'm very happy with it. I loved this film.
Yeah, no, I mean, you really can't go wrong with either version. I mean, both of these are, in my opinion, just like masterful movie making, amazing storytelling. I mean, I can't rave enough about this movie, regardless of which version it is.
Yeah.
So I'm super glad to be able to share this movie with you, because it's definitely, I only own 3 or 4 movies. I think I've said this before. I own Saving Private Ryan, Mad Max Fury Road, Shaun of the Dead, and Léon. I thought I owned Léon the Professional, but apparently I owned the Professional, I think is the version that I probably have. So those are the 4. So this is one of the 4 movies that I own. That's how much I really like this movie. Yeah. So I'm glad I was actually able to share it with you.
Yeah, no, I'm really happy that we got to watch this.
Yeah. So if you would like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links will be in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.